Hello there. So my name is Franklin. So it's been a long time. I promise that I will send a video guide explaining how my new service works. So because it's a bit overwhelming when you have a lot of information in a Google Sheet or a table calendar, but you don't know exactly how to use them. So the name of my agency is Frankliner. So I'm hoping to launch in a week time after this uh, beta test walkthrough and survey form I'm going to send to you. So let's just get started. So first off, the goal of my agency is to help you plan your content effectively. From content planning to optimization, we got you covered. So in the Airtable content calendar, there are a couple of columns in it. So there's column for title, there's column for primary keyword, there's column for featured image, there's column for frequently asked questions, there's column for URL suggestion, that is your URL slug, right? There's column to track whether you are writing your existing content, right? There's column for parents topic, there's column for search intent, micro search intent, right? The type of content you have to create, buyer's journey, the recommended schema markup you need to use on the page or on the content you are creating to optimize it further. There's also column for content brief, right? As you can see here, right? There are a couple of columns which I'm going to explain in the next slides. There's column for internal link ideas. There's column for tracking. That means when you assign content to your content writer, right? There's column to track who you assigned it to, when it was assigned, when the content was completed, whether the content is still in review or published. There's column for content tracking, indexing status, right? For example, when your content is yet to be indexed, you can change the status to let your team members know that this content has not been indexed, right? Maybe you have to, resubmit it or build new backlinks to the page to index it faster. So let's just get started. So first off, I'm going to start with the primary table in the Airtable content calendar. So the primary table contains your every bit of information about the content you are creating, right? You will suggest title for you to use. You will suggest the right meta description to use, the primary keyword for that topic you are writing. So each and every topic has unique primary keyword and also other keywords that you might want to include, although this might not be very relevant because search engine is moving away from keyword based to entity based. They have already moved that way, right? So uh, we also have column for featured image. So this might be handy if, for example, you want to, keep track of everything. For example, you can just create featured images for your team members, right? And include it here so that they don't have to, use stock images or go about designing new images for the content you are writing. So this is the column for it. Also, each and every topic there's an aggregated search volume of all the keywords in a cluster. For example, this keyword search engine optimization. Let's say that this keyword search engine optimization and SEO for beginners makes up 500 search volume aggregated for this topic, right? So this is quite helpful to know the uh, amount of traffic you could generate if you rank in position, one, two, or three, or four. So this is the featured image link attachment. You can just include a link to external files. So the other one is for uh, image attachment. This one is for link. Both serve the same purpose, but it just for preference, whether you use link or image, they serve the same purpose. So frequently asked question is very, very important. This is how we are doing it. We capture all the keywords in this column. Each and every topic, you will use our strategy to extract relevant frequently asked questions from that keywords. So, for example, when you ask question, what is SEO, right? You are optimizing for the main topic, which is search engine optimization, right? What to look for in an SEO company? Answering this question will help you rank in featured snippet, AI overviews, appear in uh, uh, search GPT, right? So that's just the goal of this frequently asked question, to help you optimize for long tail keywords, right? Because if you are writing for this keyword, you might not naturally include all these long tail keyword, but if you are asking it as a question, you can be able to optimize and rank for many different keywords with the same topic, with the same, yes, the same content you are writing, which is one topic. So the URL suggestion is just the primary keyword, right? Concatenated with uh, Google Sheet formula, right? So you can just copy it as it is and use it as your URL slug. So you have already optimized for that uh, topic URL, right? So this column here tracks whether you need to create new or existing content. New or existing content. For example, if you already have content about the best search engine optimization company in America, right? It is not wise to create a new content where we already have an existing content. So in this case, what you have to do is to specify that we already have content we need to optimize or update. So this way you are saving money, not creating new content, also not hurting your SEO strategy. So if you already have the content link, you can just include it here. So the parent topic is also a handy feature. You can just sort by the number of topics, the number of topics in a cluster. For example, as you can see, these topics here are in this particular parent topic, right? If we are about to, filter out every other topics in this Google or Airtable calendar, what we'll be able to see are all the topics in this cluster. To give you a general overview or idea of all the keywords in that uh, parent topic and potential ideas to link them together. Right? This is the hub and spoke model. The hub and spoke model is just simply pillar page versus supporting article. So you create a big content, right? A very comprehensive content like ultimate guide to search engine optimization. Then you link to content like off-page SEO, right? Keyword research, best SEO tips, just like that. Create a comprehensive content, then link to supporting articles. So that's it. We also have column for search intent. Uh, we have four primary search intent, which are informational, commercial, navigational, and transactional. So we also provide you with information about these. It might be helpful for many people, it might not be helpful for a couple of people. So this is another interesting part, which is the micro search intent, right? So this is a very tricky part. So I'm trying to incorporate it into the strategy, but I don't know if it is going to be very helpful for many people. So each topic, we try to understand the micro intent behind uh, the topic. For example, when someone is searching for the best search engine optimization company in the US, right? They're trying to compare either one, two, three, four companies to find the best, right? So in this case, the best micro search intent is comparison slash orientation. So I've forgotten the name of the person that invented this micro search intent. Uh, but this is a very handy feature we are trying to add to our content strategy plan. So you can sort using the Airtable content calendar to show you all the topics that are in the comparison or orientation stage. There are many micro search intents available which you can explore by accessing this content calendar sheet. So for each topic, we will try to explain what the user is looking for. For example, ultimate guide to search engine optimization. The user is looking for comprehensive, in-depth guide that covers everything about search engine optimization. Like I said before, this is a pillar page. You have to cover everything you know about search engine optimization. Then link to different supporting articles. So these ones are self-explanatory. The best SEO agency in a particular city, particular state, or particular country, right? They are looking for best SEO agency in that area. So the type of content to create. So whenever you search for the best SEO company in America, for example, what you are going to see are two things, right? And these two type of content are what uh addresses the search intent, both primary and micro search intent. So if you create a listicle, for example, let me say I'm a blogger or a content creator, right? Then I want to write about the 10 best SEO companies in America, right? You can just write it as a listicle. That is the type of content that will satisfy the search intent. But if you write content about what is an SEO agency, you are not going to rank. Even if you rank, you will be demoted because you are not targeting the right search intent. Secondly, if you create a landing page or service page, let me say I have a company in America, right? I want to promote my search engine optimization services. I can create a landing page, right? Showcasing my services, how we stand out in the crowd, right? How we are just different from other marketing or search engine optimization agencies in America. So creating either listicle or a landing page, we solve this problem. We address this type of intent, right? So in this particular stage, we also have column for buyer's journey. We assume that people searching for the best type of content are in the consideration stage. They haven't made the final decision, but they're looking for the best, right? So they are in the consideration stage. So you try to do anything possible to capture them in this stage and convert them into customers. So this particular column might be handy for B2B content marketing businesses, right? You might want to sort to find all the content in this particular pipeline, right? In the consideration stage, right? You might have to develop a specific content strategy targeting people in this particular stage. We also have the recommended schema markup to use. So if you are writing a listicle that is 10 best SEO companies in America, you can use item list, right? You list the first item, the second item, the third item. Each and every one of them will be local business, right? You list them as an organization or local business, right? Then alternative type of schema markup you can use is blog posting, which means you are writing a blog post about the best SEO agencies in America. Then if you are a local business offering a search engine optimization service, then it is recommended that you use local business or organization schema markup. So I'm trying to give you all the information you need about a particular topic to make an informed decision. So this is the brief summary that explains what the writer needs to write or what your team needs to create. For example, create a comprehensive guide covering all aspects of SEO, etc. Create a listicle or a landing page showcasing top-rated SEO agencies in the United States. So that's it. In the near future, I also plan to, give you schema markup templates to use. I know this is a very tricky part, but I know it will be very helpful if we are able to create schema markup template for particular type of content, for you to, speed up the process of creating it from scratch by yourself. Uh, so this part is for brief link or brief attachments. If you create a brief for your uh, team, you can attach it here. If it is a Google Doc or external file, you can use this column. Both serve the same purpose. You can just delete one or keep one. So what we did here, internal linking anchor, which is the primary keyword for this topic. So what I did here was I used the the topical map we created. In the next slide, I'm going to share about it to generate recommended or ideas to link to other topics that relates to the content you are writing. For example, someone might be writing about Florida. Let me say you created a page about Florida SEO company, so you can link to Jacksonville, Tampa, and Orlando SEO company, right? Or maybe you created a page about San Jones SEO company. You can link to California or local SEO company. So we are trying to make it contextual and relevant to every piece of content in your entire content network. So there's two columns for internal linking ideas. One is for inbound and the other is for outbound. I don't know if both of them are going to be helpful, or maybe one might be helpful for you or not. So this is for tracking purposes. This area, when you assign content to your writer or your team, just change the status, change the field here, right, to the right or the corresponding person the content was assigned to. So this is for the dates content was assigned. Maybe you have a deadline. You want to track how your content team are performing. You can just use this particular column here: date completed, due date. So this one is for content status. When content is submitted, you can change the status. If the content is in progress, that means your team are still writing it. You change the status. If they have not even started writing or creating the content, you can change the status here. So I do recommend having a project manager, right, to take care of this, because this is a lot of work, in my opinion. So that's it. Tracking purposes is what this particular area is about. If a content is approved, you can change the status here. If maybe your team have finished the content but it needs review, you can change the status here. So this is for content priority. You might have different priorities for different type of content. For example, content that has much larger search volume might be of higher priority for you, or content that have transactional search intent might be of higher priority for you, or content that has let me say in the consideration stage buyer's journey. So all this information I included can be used as filters to to narrow down uh, to specific type of content or whatever you want to do with your content pipeline. So this is for editors rating. I've gotten a review that this is not helpful at all. So I'm considering removing this column. So this column allows you to select the NLP tool you are using for content creation and the score you achieved. So this might be helpful in a way. In the near future, when you are done creating all your content, you can just use this particular column to sort all the content created by one or two type of on-page optimization tools like Neuron Writer, Software SEO, right? Phrase, Page Optimizer Pro, right? You can even sort or filter by the range of score each content got, to see whether these tools are helping you rank or not. Maybe let's say you have 90 to 95 score of all your content, but they are not ranking properly. So you might want to change your strategy or check whether these tools are a waste of time or not. So this is for content tracking purposes, all these columns you are seeing here. So once your content is published, you can include the link here. So it will be easier for your team, to quickly click on the link and bounce on the page where the content was published on, right? Without having to, go back to WordPress, go back to your CMS to find those links. So that's it. So whenever you publish a content, you change the date here. Whenever the content is updated, you change the date here. So that's it. When the content is indexed, you change the status here. So these columns are for tracking purposes, and that's it for the primary calendar. So let's move to the next part. So we have secondary tables as well. The secondary tables are for search engine optimization titles and meta descriptions. So for each particular topic, we will try to generate um, five unique titles and five unique meta descriptions, to alternate the primary one we generated in the primary calendar. So the reason why we did this is to give you ideas. So these titles are based on search engine result pages. So we scrape the search engine result pages to write these titles. So by giving you the opportunities to choose between five different titles and five different meta descriptions, I think this will help you in creating more optimized content without doing everything by yourself. So this is just for idea. So the same strategy applies here. However, we are trying to cater for searching for social media content creation, right? If you have been following Google updates, you realize that they are moving out. They are moving to uh, perspective, which means they are trying to get different views from different types of platform. We already know that they're partner with Reddit and they're promoting Reddit. Same time they are promoting Quora, right? They are promoting social media platforms because right now Instagram videos are ranking prominently on search results, right? Videos from Facebook are ranking prominently from search results. I'm talking about short videos, right? So if you are able to get this type of hooks or social media content title ideas, for example, look at this one, the SEO secret that tripled my traffic overnight. So when someone read this type of hook, they might be intrigued to find out the hack or the strategy that tripled your traffic overnight, right? So look at this one too. We ranked hash one for SEO company in 30 days. Here's how. So these are type of clickbait titles you're supposed to be using to complement your SEO strategy, right? So when this content generates a lot of traffic or engagement on social media, right, and someone searches for SEO company, right, or a search engine optimization uh, on Google, there is more likelihood that this short video or short content you created on Instagram, TikTok, or other social media platform, there is very likelihood that they are going to be ranking on search engine result pages. I've experimented it, I've tracked it, and I'm seeing that Google is promoting these social media platforms, right? They are trying to give you diverse ideas to learn more about a particular topic. So what I suggest that is that each and every topic, because these are the same topics in the primary content calendar. However, the titles are for social media content creation. You can even use it for your email list promotion, right? To increase your open rate, to increase your click through rate. So that's the purpose of this. So we have different views. You can track content that is published, content that is not yet published, content that has not yet indexed. So whenever you make a change in the primary calendar, which is this one, they are going to be automatically updated in these views, in these editable views. So there are plenty of views I've created. You can even create new ones for yourself. So so that's it for the primary views. As you can see, these are the views. These are the primary view on uh the other views in the content calendar, right? So this is Kanban view of content assigned to your team members. So this one is content assigned to a particular team member. If you want to stay organized, you can assign all the content to a particular team member. So whenever your writer clicks on this tab or on this view, they are going to see all the content assigned to them that has not been published. So I've already created the filter for you. Look at this one. This is an interesting part. uh, Content by parent topic in Kanban view. So looking at SEO companies, we have about 39 topics in this parent topic. So this shows that we have more content targeting the SEO company segment. Then for SEO tools and software, about 5 topics. Then for SEO courses, we have 19 topics. Then for SEO strategies, we have 4. So, and this is the most important and uh, the most intriguing part, which is the editable content dashboard. So I've used all the information gathered from my primary view, is my primary table, to create this content dashboard. So it is a visual representation of all the information here, right? So looking at this, you'll be able to see all the keywords or all the topics in a particular pipeline, right? For example, the green represents commercial search intent keywords. So if you click on this bar chart, right, the green part, Airtable is going to show you all the topics that are that are labeled as commercial. Then if you click on informational, which is yellow, yeah, right, the same applies here. So I have created a lot of dashboard cards here, right, to help you stay organized. As you can see, we have more content in the consideration stage than in the awareness stage. Then very little content in the uh, decision stage, right? About very few percentage of them. So looking at this one, be able to see content you assigned low priorities, high priority, or medium priorities. Also, this view shows you the number of topics that has been indexed, not indexed. The indexation status of all the contents in your map or your topical map, right? So there's pretty much a lot of information in this Airtable content dashboard, right? So number of clusters or blog posts in a topic. So looking at the SEO types, we have a very good amount of topics that are categorized as under SEO types. Then in SEO companies, we have good amount. SEO courses, we have good amount of topics. Then for SEO strategies, we have a very little topic to cover in this particular cluster, right? So I'm not going to, go through all the dashboards because there are plenty of them. So this is the number of topics in the primary table, right? This is the average number of NLP scores of all the content in our primary table. And this one over here uh, explains one thing, which is the opportunities of internal links we can get from a particular keyword or a particular topic, right? So looking at SEO types, we can link to many topics. Looking at SEO company, we have more opportunities to link to. So that's it. And this is our topical maps. So this is where explanatory, right? So we are linking to nearest relevant and contextual and semantically related topics. So if you are writing about search engine optimization guide, it is recommended that you link to SEO types. And when you are writing about SEO types, you can link to YouTube, Pinterest, Play Store, App Store, Luku, Technical, Off-Page SEO, right? So the idea behind this strategy is to pass link juice uh, effectively on your website. Let's say there's no connection between search engine optimization and SEO types, and you have built a lot of links to this page. You're not passing the links to this page, right? Which means you are not helping this type of this particular content rank on search engine, right? But if they are well connected, well linked, you are helping your users because UX is now the most important ranking factor right now. When someone visits your website and visits another page, then another page on your website, it's a positive ranking signal. It's going to help you rank for many topics within your topic homa because your UX is good, right? So by interlinking this content effectively, contextually, and semantically, right, you are going to rank for many topics, many keywords, as much as we can. So we are trying to make it very, very related. So this is another version of the topical map, but this one is the organization chart topical map. Why this one is topical mind map topical map, right? So that's it. I really appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. I was thinking I was going to make it in 15 minutes, but as you can see, it's 30 minutes already. Uh, so I'm going to send a survey form for you to fill. So this survey form, the goal of this survey form is to know what you like about the strategy and what you don't like, and the columns you want me to remove, the actual price you want this service to be, because I'm launching it very soon, right? So I'll be sending a survey form to your email straight away to learn more about your experience. Thank you.